Lulu, I want you to go to Santorini next. It is a cruise party hosted by Stephanos, the Greek shipping magnate. It will be your pre-debut into society.
High society, huh? Maybe another slightly difficult challenge has come my way.
Stephanos is an important man who has been close to your grandfather since his generation.
Arthur will be there as well. Before your formal debut next year, your grandfather wishes for the two of you to be properly introduced and make your appearance.
And Lulu, come by the office sometime soon. There's something I'd like to show you.
Sir, Miss Lulu has arrived.
Good afternoon, Father.
Well done coming all this way, Lulu. Now, have a seat. Miss Tachibana, would you bring Lulu the item we discussed?
The prototype for the limited edition bottle you conceived in Bangkok is complete.
Oh, this is so beautiful.
It's an Asia-exclusive project, but if its name begins to circulate in Santorini first, it will gain prestige.
From here on, I want you to think for yourself about how to lead it to success.
Here we go again. Father's impossible assignments are starting up again. The little bottleneck charm Father had made for me. I should bring this too.
Lulu, this trip to Santorini is also your first proper introduction to society. That's why we'll be taking the Bellevue corporate jet this time.
Wait, by corporate jet? I thought all I had to worry about was swimsuits and dresses, but this means I'm traveling with the family name on my shoulders, doesn't it?
My lady, please watch your step. Please, right this way, my lady.
Wow, what a lovely room!
Shall I leave your luggage here, my lady?
Yes, please. Wow, it's so beautiful. I want Father and Mother to see this view too, so maybe I'll buy this as a souvenir.
Hi.
Wow, it's so cute! Maybe I'll buy this one too. I'd like a tequila sunrise, please.
Certainly, miss.
Hi, Lulu. Long time no see.
The little girl who used to run around the gardens in Scotland has become such a beautiful lady.
How nostalgic! You've become such a fine gentleman, Arthur.
I've heard you've been doing great things, Lulu. I also heard you came up with an important project for the Asian market.
Wow, you've even heard about that. That's a little embarrassing. But it's my first project, so I really want to make it a success.
If there's anything I can do to help, please don't hesitate to let me know. By the way, there's someone I'd like you to meet. He's from a distinguished European hotel family and has strong connections with ultra-high net worth circles.
I've invited her to dinner tonight, and I think it'd be wonderful if you joined us.
Look, that white boat over there. It can take us close to the volcanic island.
Really? We're going beyond those cliffs? It feels like a real little adventure.
Tomorrow will be the glamorous cruise, but today you'll get to see a different side of Santorini. Shall we go?
Yes, I'd love to see it.
Santorini was actually shaped by volcanic eruptions. Look at that rugged landscape. It's impressive, isn't it?
The heat still remaining beneath the volcano warms the seawater here, almost like a natural hot spring.
Wow, that sounds so nice.
Shall we head back to the hotel and get ready for dinner? The car will be waiting for us when we get off the cable car.
Thanks for waiting.
Ready to go?
What a lovely restaurant.
It's been a while, Miss Marceau.
Arthur, how lovely to see you again.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lulu, Arthur's cousin.
Lulu, I'm very pleased to meet you.
Arthur, how are your father and grandfather doing? They are both doing very well, thank you for asking.
Lulu, I've heard all about your limited edition bottle for the Asian market. What an exciting project.
Thank you.
Her intuition for captivating people is a natural sense that I simply do not possess.
But tell me, how do you plan to pass the baton and sustain that connection for a lifetime?
A lifetime? Well, we could create another exciting limited edition bottle next time.
But they will eventually grow tired of that. A true leader must design lifelong trust with the clients, not just a momentary frenzy. Arthur, what are your thoughts?
For starters, I'm introducing an exclusive private cask membership for the VIPs who purchase our limited edition bottles. It gives them the right to own a personal barrel at our Masterollen and a Grandam in vintage over the next decade. It not only elevates the value of the limited bottle itself, but it also builds lasting long-term brand loyalty.
Arthur already has real experience as a leader, studies so hard, and thinks like a true adult. Compared to him, I only saw what was right in front of me. I must have looked like such a naive little kid.
Impressive as always, Arthur. Lulu, remember, that isn't the only answer. What matters most is that you think it through yourself. You are still young. Having much to learn is not a disgrace. It is your potential. But remember, unless you carve your own path, that brilliant intuition of yours will simply go to waste.
Carve my own path? What does my own path really mean for me? I felt so embarrassed today. I couldn't give anything but superficial answers to Miss Marceau's questions. I'm not even sure how to carry myself in this high society world, to be honest. I'm a bit overwhelmed.
Don't be so hard on yourself, Lulu. Miss Marceau has been keeping an extra close watch on you at our grandfather's request.
She was tough on you out of genuine care, because she sees so much potential in you.
At grandfather's request?
He worries about you because you're so far away from home. He truly wants you to grow in your own way and shine bright.
Grandfather does? I'm exhausted today. Oh? Am I hungry? I suppose I didn't eat much earlier because I was so nervous. Ah, this. Mother strictly forbids these, but they are my secret guilty pleasure.
Στους λευκούς δρόμους ξύπνα το φως.
I shall lead the way. Please keep a safe distance, Miss Lulu.
Καινούριο ζει, σαν ανοίγει ο κόσμος απ' την αρχή. Φοράω το χαμόγελο μου ελαφρά.
We're almost at the beach. Once we're on the sand, you can gallop a little more freely. I'll ride behind you, so please enjoy it with confidence.
Στα σκαλοπάτια που κοιτούν το μπλε, Κάθε βήμα λέει όλα γίνεται. Δεν ψάχνω κάτι να με σώσει πια. Μόνο τον ήλιο να μου δείξει τροχιά. Κι αν δεν ξέρω που θα βγω, ξέρω μόνο πως μπορώ. Μες στον άνεμο να μπω και να πω σήμερα θα.
You did great, Miss Lulu. I look forward to our next ride together.
Welcome, Lady Lulu. This is Akrotiri Archaeological Site Tour. I'll guide you through an ancient city over 3,000 years old, preserved beneath volcanic ash.
What you see here are the remains of the homes and streets where people once lived. Buried in volcanic ash, this city was protected, allowing it to remain intact for centuries.
This is the remains of the drainage channel from that time.
They had infrastructure like this as far back as 3,000 years ago.
Interestingly, almost no human remains have been found at this site. It is possible that the people sensed the danger and evacuated before the eruption.
I hope you enjoyed the tour, my lady. The car is waiting just nearby.
Thank you, Ken. It was truly fascinating.
Έχω στα χέρια μου αλάτι και ουρανό. Μικρές υποσχέσεις για κάτι αληθινό. Δεν θέλω λόγια βαριά ούτε επιστροφές. Θέλω τραγούδια που ανοίγουν διαδρομές. Κι αν δεν ξέρω που θα βγω, ξέρω μόνο πως μπορώ. Μες στον άνεμο να μπω.
Welcome, Miss Lulu. We've been expecting you. First, we'll warm your little feet with an aromatic foot bath.
Is the foot bath warm enough for you? Please take your time and enjoy the aroma.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, right. I have to bring my lucky charm.
Lulu! Everyone, this is my dear cousin, Lulu.
How do you do? It is a pleasure to meet you all. Thank you very much for having me this evening.
By the way, Lulu, Asia's luxury market is said to be growing at an average of 12% per year. How do you think premium whiskey should develop in that kind of environment?
Well, that 12%, I mean...
The growth rate is certainly impressive, but from what Lulu has seen in the Asian market, it's not just about luxury anymore. People are looking for emotional connection. Right, Lulu?
Yes, that's right. Even in Bangkok, which I visited recently, I felt that wealthy people are seeking experiences that really resonate with them.
In Europe, older wealth tends to value discretion and heritage. They don't like to seem like they're trying too hard. In Asia, there's more openness to expressing success and emotion, which is why storytelling becomes so important.
Arthur really thinks so much deeper than I do. His words just carry so much more weight.
Let's go and say hello to Mr. Stephanos. I believe he's in the main salon. Here we are, the main salon. Indeed, this time of day is truly the best.
Couldn't agree more.
Mr. Stephanos, forgive the interruption. It's good to see you again. May I introduce my cousin, Lulu?
How do you do? Thank you very much for inviting me this evening.
Welcome, Lulu. Please enjoy yourself tonight.
Mr. Stephanos has such an imposing presence, and I didn't leave even the tiniest impression.
But if its name begins to circulate in Santorini first, it will gain prestige.
That's what Father told me, but this feels like impossible mode, isn't it?
I brought you some canapes.
Oh, thank you. They look delicious. I wonder if I'm behaving like a proper lady.
The wind seems to be picking up a little. Yes.
Oh no! quickly! Water, please, quickly!
Are you all right, my lady?
I'm fine! Please, put out the fire!
Right away.
That was no accident. She saw where the fire would spread pay and moved. In the very moment everyone froze, she alone made the right move.
Oh no! I messed up! I failed as a lady!
Are you okay, Lulu?
The wind tonight has no manners. Please allow my staff to make it up to you. They will show you to the salon.
Please don't worry. We'll have it looking beautiful again in no time, so just stay as you are.
Well, what do we have here? Elevor. So this belongs to the little one.
There you go, my lady. All clean now?
Thank you. I'm sorry for causing such a commotion.
What is there to apologize for? You put my guest's safety before your gown. I am the one who should thank you.
It was hardly a choice. I moved before I had time to think.
That is why you remind me so much of your grandfather. Douglas could seem reckless to others, but he always saw what mattered before anyone else did. I have always been very fond of him. Come to think of it, you two have barely had anything to eat. Let me have something warm brought to my table. There are a few people I would very much like you to meet.
Everyone, allow me to introduce Arthur and Lulu. Earlier this evening, Lulu showed more presence of mind than any of us. Please give them both a warm welcome.
By the way, I believe this belongs to you.
Oh, my bottleneck charm!
What is it for?
It is a small prototype for Belvoir's Asia Limited Edition. The pig and blood ruby was found in Bangkok.
I see. If it's such an important project, Lulu, use my ships to carry those casks to Asia. We'll sail them across the open seas, let the rolling waves and shifting pressure aid them along the voyage. A special delivery for a special whiskey.
Thank you so much, Mr. Stephanos. I am truly honored.
The pleasure is mine. I wish you and Belvoir every success. If you'd permit it, might the very first bottle be mine?
Oh my. If Mr. Melanov takes the first, the other 87 will be fought over, my dear.
Oh, thank you so much!
Thank you all, truly, for your kindness toward Lulu.
Lulu, were you hurt at all? I was with some guests from Dubai when I later heard that something serious had happened. I was quite alarmed.
But I also heard what followed, Mr. Stefanos' kindness and Damir's offer. I am so very glad things worked out.
Thank you, Miss Marceau. But honestly, I simply moved before I had time to think. And perhaps everything that followed was just a string of fortunate coincidences. Perhaps this lucky charm deserves the credit.
No, it was not mere coincidence. When you are truly yourself, and when you act not for your own sake, but for the good of everyone around you, fortune has a way of taking your side.
Lulu, congratulations. What happened tonight? You earned it yourself.
Thank you, but I still can't quite hold my head high. I haven't built up the kind of experience and accomplishments that you have, Arthur.
Ms. Marceau was right. What happened tonight wasn't just chance. You're someone who acts for others before thinking of yourself the moment you sense that someone may be in trouble. Watching you today made me think your grandfather must have been the same. And it reminded me that there are some things effort alone can't give you. I hope we can keep challenging each other and remain worthy rivals.
Thank you, Arthur. And I feel the same way. I'm looking forward to it.
My lady, it is time for us to depart for Mykonos.
Yay! It's reward time!
It looks absolutely wonderful on you. Would you like to try on some others? That one is very popular this season.
Have you enjoyed your time here, my lady? It is almost time for us to begin our journey home.
Welcome home, Lulu.
I'm home, Mother.
Your father is waiting for you in the living room.
Welcome home, Lulu. It seems you had quite the trip.
Wait, what? Maybe it really